Okay, let's get this over with quickly. Owen, you didn't do a video last week. I know you were busy, but you always found time before, so stop sulking. Adam, we spoke on Skype, and you said that you weren't going to talk about it anymore, but you spoke about it for 2.5 minutes in your video. So I think that was a bit annoying. But anyway, I'll let it go. Whatever. I'm not going to apologise for anything I said last week. You made me angry. I said a lot of things in anger. I'm not going to apologise though. Carla, getting a degree, prisoners, I think they should get degrees, because I think they should get something out of going to prison. I'm very much a believer of reformation rather than punishment. 2,000 word essay on the meaning of life is rather ridiculous, and I think any prisoner would come to despise those in control of him if he was made to write essays over and over without getting a degree or something from it. I think that he should get something from his education rather than just learning to read or write. And it's not free. They do pay. They pay by losing their freedom. They pay by being restricted to a cell, by eating when they're told, by not being able to see their family, by not being able to interact with society. So it's not free in any way. And even if you could put prisoners in space, it's not feasible in any way. Not just because of price, just because, well, what would you do with them once they got there? It just doesn't make any sense. And Barber Talk has put a close to this. Making the effort. It's not about making the effort, because I don't want to talk to him. I'm not going to make an effort to make his day more interesting, because, well, I'm not there to make his day more interesting. If he doesn't like cutting hair, then he's in the wrong profession, isn't he? Obviously. Right? It's ridiculous. I'm not there to brighten his day. I'm there to get my hair cut. I want to get out, cut my freaking hair. Like I said, I'll tip you not for talking, to not talk to me. Adam, there's not really much I can talk about with your video. No, you didn't really raise any points. But, oh, Hero started again this week. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. In every way, awesome, 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 awesome. I was looking through this paper, this free paper that I picked up the other day, and this headline caught my eye, Carla. It says, no, not that one. Increased trade will not counter the recession. Very interesting article, all about the credit crunch and the recession, and how people spending more money will not help the situation. There's a lot that the government and us as the society we can do to help, and seeing as you're sitting right behind me, I'm going to give it to you now so that you can read it. The EU, I do believe we're getting a little bit too close. I don't believe that we will take the pound, although I don't believe that as citizens we would want to take the pound, but I think as an economy we may well be forced to take, I keep saying pound when I mean euro. We don't want to take the euro, but we may, due to a current recession, be forced to take the euro, just because it seems to be more stable than the pound at the moment. But like I said, yes, I do believe we're coming too close, and we're coming too close in the wrong ways. We're cooperating on the wrong things that would actually make life easier. For example, making all road signs the same, like the same colour, or all power sockets the same. We don't cooperate on those kind of things, and those are the kind of things that would be nice to make the same. Instead, we're cooperating on stupid trade union things and like international laws, and it all kind of bores me a little, and I think it's totally pointless. And I think we're kind of, it's a bit extreme, but I believe that the European Union is kind of setting things up for a dictatorship. I mean, the more power we keep handing to Brussels, the easier it would be for somebody very influential to step in and take over control of everything, which I think is very dangerous, obviously. There was another thing I wanted to bring up, which I spoke to Adam briefly about, and I have an American friend here, and she is very much the epitome of capitalism. Now, I always thought that I was a capitalist, and I always thought that socialism was communism. Obviously, they're not exactly the same, but I always put them in the same group because I thought it was useless. But I found myself when discussing American life compared to British life, defending things in our culture such as the National Health Service that are very much socialist ideas. So I'm a little confused as to whether I'm a socialist. I think that I most probably am. There are a lot of issues, or not issues, but things to debate when it comes to whether we're a socialist nation. Compared to America, we absolutely are. And the rest of the world seems to view Britain and America as like best of buddies, but we are so different in so many ways. So I thought that might be an interesting conversational piece. So yeah, talk about that this week, and I will discuss it next week. See you then.